I love juice.
Yes.
You love juice?
Yes, I love juice.
अब तुम मुझे भी देख सकते हो.
देखने को कहाँ है? Oh wow, हाँ. Shit, wow. Yes, hi. Very nice. 5 ही क्वेश्चन है.
हम भरेंगे, अभी भरेंगे, तुम चिंता मत करो, तुम स्टार्ट करो, हम भर देंगे पूरा.
ओके, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
क्या हो गया? कोई बात नहीं मतलब
कोई बात नहीं. चित्रू हंस रहा है, क्यों हंस रहा है चित्रू? दे दो.
स्क्रीन पे नहीं, हम एक बार मैसेजेस डाल रहे हैं, ठीक है?
ओके, बाय.
बाय लव. बस तुम डाउन कर देना जब भी डाउन करना होगा, और म्यूट रखना अपने आप को. अभी कहीं पे मत करना.
Hello, everyone. It is the day one of Killing It on LinkedIn, and I'm so excited to meet each one of you. Hey, Himlalta, Charles, and we have so many Facebook users. Okay, that calls for me to check out my own phone and log in from there so that I don't miss out on any single comment. Yes, guys. And yeah, let me go all in and log in here. A very, very, very good evening, guys. It is right up 9 o'clock where we are going to go all in and conquer the land of winning our profile on LinkedIn. Of course, I don't think I can do that. Indeed. Okay. Yes, here I am with my. Okay, I can see Jaiti and Jaita and Cecilia and Zeti, Lee, Mohib, Malinda, Bhuvneshwaran. Hello, guys. Jocelyn. Hello, 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 everyone. Now, that's called a very good evening. Indeed, that's where we start our fun and to answer all your amazing questions. Now, I know some of you had questions and were like, should I ask? Should I not ask? Then let me tell you guys, you're still not late. I'm going to still take your questions. So, all you got to do is go to the Slido link, which you would get right in your WhatsApp immediately. My team is going to go all out and put out this Slido link for you on WhatsApp group, and you can still submit in your question. So what's in store for today, guys? It's very simple. We started our journey of how exactly can we have to go all out and conquer our profiles, optimize our profiles, and win ourselves on LinkedIn. And that journey will take the phase two, which is I'm going to answer all your questions. I'm going to take in everything that is important for your profile to look right. And if we have the time, I might just go all in and review one of the profiles as well live out here. So, all of this in store for today's session and today's live session. So, guys, hello. We have so many more. Cheer. Hey, Victor, Satya. Lovely, guys. Lovely. Yes, you can wish a good evening to Chief as well, since he ended up coming live with me today alongside. Yes, the man behind, indeed. Yeah, so let's do it. I'm going to go all out and start sharing the questions. But before that, let me tell you a little bit. Why is profile even important? Why does profile play an incredible role? Now, for example, if someone got connected to you or you have sent a connection request to a person on LinkedIn, what is the normal course of action that we do? We just go all out and we start looking at the person. Who is that person? Who is that guy or that girl or that lady? Indeed, that person who can genuinely help or motivate us or be a part of our journey. But if you don't know that person, the whole course of action would be let's go and check it out. And when they land up on the profile, what if you're doing something and your profile talks something else? What if your profile is not justifying the amount of experience, value, and wisdom you have? What if your profile is missing to talk about you as much as you have won in your journey? What if it's obsolete? All of this will develop your first impression for that person who is choosing whether to connect with you or not. And the one thing that we must be aware about, that as much as we feel that the first impression, we should not judge the book by its cover, we must know that first impression always plays a very important role, because we're always guilty of making those first impression, guys. We're always guilty of doing that. So now I'm going to go all out and start sharing the questions. Okay, guys, so here are some wonderful questions that has come in from Dr. Charles, Wong, Jaita, and many more. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is, guys, we're going to go all out and start voting the questions. Now, what is that? What is the voting? Question voting is very simple, so I'm going to show you what it is. Let me share. So you can see these questions, right? I would love for you guys to go and hit up the vote on the right. Now, the highest voted question is what I would go and answer first, guys. So always remember, the voting plays a very important role because it shows which question is extremely important and which question is indeed playing a role to define. So, guys, please go all out and vote in the questions. There are so many out here, right? So just go and vote and vote and vote and immediately everybody go to the link. I don't have a LinkedIn account. Can anyone guide me? Vijaya, yes, yes, absolutely. You can be guided. For this, what you got to do is you just go to linkedin.com and use your Gmail ID or an ID which you have for yourself to go up, sign up an account for yourself. To go and sign up an account for yourself. So go to linkedin.com and use an email address which you use most often. And in that email address, You have to just go all out and step by step, set up an account for yourself. So, Vijaya, for you, I would do something. Let me just stop share my screen and literally go all out and show you how exactly can you create an account for yourself. Let me log out from my own account first. Okay, yes. Here I am logged out. So I'm going to share screen. Yes, here I am. So you see this linkedin.com. All you need to do is you go to linkedin.com and you just go and click on join now. Join now. And once you click on join now, you can put in your email address. So, whatever email address you're using, the most used email address which you commonly use for every single account, use that and put up a passport password which you would not forget for sure. So one thing you don't want to do, don't forget your password, and then click on agree and join. And then let's just say, for example, I'm just putting a dummy email address, and then I would put a dummy password. Just dummy. I'm just showing you dummy. So when you click on it, you will get an option to put up your name. So here you add your name, your last name, and then I'm just gonna put anything for now, just random, and then you continue. So agree and join, and then you can continue. So over here they are telling me please enter a more secure password. Now of course I just selected a random password, so they are not allowing me because it's important the password should be really good. So now they're giving me a security check, and you want to verify your account, and you want to just, okay, so this is how it is the correct way. I'm going to go choose, go all in. Yep, so someone already chose the email address. It's very common, so that's why. Okay, just a random any email address. I'm just updating it. It's not my email address, it's nothing. I'm just randomly showing you, but you use your actual data and actual information and then verify your account like this. Once it is verified, it will take you inside, and you choose the country, which is Malaysia. You choose the district, for example, let's just say Kuala Lumpur. You go, you click on next, and indeed your profile helps you discover so your recent job title. Now whatever you're doing at the current stage is, Vijaya, you want to update it here. If you are a professional, if you are associated with the company, if you're a freelancer, anything, just update it here. You can actually put unemployed, freelancer, lighter, anything. It's up to your call. You can take an employment type, full, part-time, freelance, and then you can, if you're a student, you can also put it, and then you click on continue. So you can just continue it and confirm your email address. So now this email address which you would have entered, you would have got a code. Now take that code, put in here, and verify your email account. Once you verify, your account is created, done, dusted. You have a LinkedIn account which you have been wanting to create for the longest period of time. So that was for you, Jaita, for the reason that I really want you to today have a LinkedIn account for yourself, and so that tomorrow you can go all out and not only optimize your profile but also go to the next stage and not be a step back, right? Is this live recorded? Yes, 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 yes. This live is recorded, and you can come back and watch as many times as you want, guys. You would get access to this recording, so don't worry about it. You would have this recording for yourself. So Vijaya, now are we going to go all out and set up an account for ourselves? Tell me today. Give me today in the chat section if you're going to go all out and set up an account for yourself. Jaita, I love to hear you in the chat section, guys. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Vijaya, that was for you. And indeed, meanwhile, I'm going to go all out and answer more questions. Vijaya, I'm excited to hear. Are we going to go all out and set up an account for ourselves right here, right now, today? Okay. Wow. Okay. I've got Dr. Charles' question to be 6-time voted. That's beautiful. How important it is to have 500 plus connection. Let me tell you. So, when we don't know someone, how do we understand that person? We understand that person by the way they talk, they present themselves, the virtue that they express, or Let's just say if we do not have an opportunity to talk to that person, but we are observing them from distance, then we choose to read their body language or how they're responding to things and how they're reacting to things or how do they think in the way they present and all of this. Now this is something that we do in our normal day to day life. The fact is, now when we are on LinkedIn, there are two core reasons of why it is important to have 500 plus connections, and how important it is. You would answer that for me. The first situation. Now, it does seem very sad, but that's true, that your net worth comes from your network. So, as more and more people you know, your net worth grows. As more and more right people you know, the more faster your net worth grows. So, 500 as a number, when tomorrow becomes 5,000, you know your net worth has nearly gone for 10 times and more, depending on the quality of your connection. So, the matter of fact is that indeed, to be able to know more and more people in our ecosystem really helps us to establish a more powerful place for ourselves, and also develop a strong branding out there, because you have a larger community, larger tribe to really go all out and impact and value add from your product or service. Example, you are a podcaster, Dr. Charles. So more the people watch your podcasts, the more are the chances for you to get on the top charts. Now on the other side, LinkedIn shows 500 plus connections if you have plus. But if you have less than 500 connections, then it will show the exact number. That is what LinkedIn is right now as we speak. And the default account setting is like that. Now, for everyone who has 501 connection, it will show 500 plus. For everyone who has 1000 connection, it will show 1000. It will show 500 plus. So it's very important that you really achieve that benchmark where 500 plus as a network size is written on your profile. Even though people may not scroll down and see the exact numbers of your followers, but that 500 plus connection at least let them know that you're active on the platform, have been growing your network, and have been really impacting a lot more people than anybody else. So the number will be a vanity matrix if you are connecting with random people. But if you're connecting with people who are ultimately going to be your clients, value add, or viewers of your podcast, then it must grow every single day. It's extremely important to have a connection growth ride. And it's not about having 500 plus alone, it's always a journey of adding every single day. It's like growing by 1% every single day, it's exactly the same. But yes, the first benchmark for a new LinkedIner is to get 500 plus connection for sure. So yes, Dr. Charles, it's extremely important to grow your network for your net worth, and as well as to get into a zone where you can actually put out that you're more than 500 connections already. So that was for you, Dr. Charles. Okay, I already have an account who says, yeah, I can't see my questions anymore in Slido, which I posted before. Jaita, if you can't see it, please go all out and post it right now. If you can't see your question, you can literally go and submit. Okay, I can see, Jaita, one question is here. I'm going to come to your questions shortly. Okay, thank you very much, Kush, Jocelyn. Yes, Vijay, today I will. Awesome. Superb. So, Dr. Charles, I hope you got the answer to your question. Superb. Yes, 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 yes. So, I'm excited to see, Dr. Charles, your connections growing more than 500. Is it going to happen pretty soon? I'm really excited to see. Go all out and start connecting with people as much as you can. And you never know, they would become the fans of your podcasts. Now, let's go to the next question, which has equally 6 votes. Wow, it's coming from an anonymous enrollee, which is perfectly fine. We have done search and there are a number of profiles coming up. How can we bring ourselves to the top when the search is done, apart from using keywords? Very good question. I simply love the question. Now let me go all out and okay, let me log into my LinkedIn account and I'm going to show you live. One second. I'm just going to log into my account. Okay. I'm just you are there was a time when I used to forget my LinkedIn password, right? Because I never used to log in. But now there's another time which once more I'm forgetting my LinkedIn password because I'm always logged in. Isn't that funny, guys? One second, let me try to log into my. Okay, yes, I'm beautifully inside my LinkedIn account. Superb. Let's go all in. Yes, here I am. Okay. Okay, that's a beautiful friend of mine, Maladura Swami. And I'm going to show you. Okay, so now I'm going to go all out. Let's just say I'm looking for CEO. Okay. So, one thing you must understand that when you're looking for a keyword and you would like yourself to be here, if you are searching for a keyword with which you want a visibility from your own account, you will never be able to see your profile. So let me clarify this, guys. When you, for example, you are a coach, a trainer, a leadership coach, and you're typing the keyword leadership coach and you're thinking, I've worked everything Kush said, but I'm not getting my name here, is because you will never get it. If you are searching, LinkedIn is default designed in a manner that your name won't appear because you wouldn't be searching for yourself. Isn't that obvious? Why would you search for your own profile? You can directly go to your profile. So that's why LinkedIn chooses to not show your profile for any keyword to you. So if you ever want to find it out, get your close ones, get your colleagues, or get someone who is a friend to you to go and search for your keywords and try to find out whether your name is coming or not. And that's exactly how you can literally get more views on your profile and also find out whether you're visible for that keyword or not. Now, how can you get more standing apart from keyword is this. You see shared connection. The more shared connections you have, your chances of appearing in the top result is very high. So how do you get more shared connection? By increasing your network. It's like, spider web, from one connection to three, three to seven, seven to 12, 12 to 15. So the more people you're connected with, the more stronger your web of connections is. And that means you will get more visibility when people are searching. So shared connection, when you have more and more people in your network and more connection, that means more people know you, which means more visibility in the search result will come in, because you will automatically be somehow a person who has been a mutual friend to others. This is what it is. So when you see this shared connection, this is exactly like mutual friends on Facebook, guys. So you can go all out and indeed see this and try to work out to increase your network. This is the first thing that can help you. Second thing that helps you is definitely your headline. Now, that's part of the keyword, but your headline plays a very integral role to get you that kind of visibility. And the third is when you have a wonderful profile picture. Now, when you have a good profile picture, automatically people click on you. It's a proven, I would say, uh, stats by LinkedIn. Just by changing a profile picture, which is approachable, smiley, neat, and clean, you can increase your profile views by 21 times and connections by 9 times, guys. So now what you need to do is go all out, get your family members to click a picture for yourself, guys. The most important part here is that do not sit back and think, okay, I've learned and then I'll go and I'll execute it. No, do it as we speak. Don't put it for tomorrow. Procrastination is our biggest enemy. It doesn't allow us to succeed. Procrastination, if it's a real human being, that's one person who is never happy with your success. That's one person who is more worse than a naysayer to you. That's one person who stands in front of you to stop you from the growth. So guys, if you really want to make it happen, then you want to do it now, because there is no tomorrow. There's only today that actually is going to make a difference. So I know some of you have seen the video, but they're like, okay, I would do it later. Trust me, you know it, I know it, that later is not going to come. And if you're here to succeed, if you're here to win, like for example, if the day I joined LinkedIn, and when I was getting 3 4 likes, 5 likes, 10 likes, if that day or a week later or even 3 weeks later I was still getting the same kind of likes and engagement, I would have got, this is not working, let it go, finish. And I was like not motivated with the results or really driven by those numbers, then I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have been able to get my dream car. I wouldn't have been able to get my dream holidays. I couldn't have been taking as many breaks as I wanted to take always in my life. And if all of this have happened is because of the reason that I've been able to grow more of my companies with zero investment on advertising to the next level. And that happened through LinkedIn. My entire life has taken a 360-degree turn only because of going all out, being consistent, not letting my negative mind, my devil mind, stop me from growing. And beyond that, not letting myself to stop my own growth, guys, because we are our best friends, but also the worst enemies. So go all out if you haven't done it yet, and connect with as many people, modify your profile to make it look the best. And your profile picture, take an effort. You will not believe, so many people who have been part of this journey will literally go out and hire a photographer to click a picture for yourself. And just one picture changed her life. She started getting views 3 times than what she was getting in just 4 days. 4 days. So that's the power of profile picture. So these are few things that can literally help you to get more and more ranking upwards into your profile when people are searching for keywords that you're associated with. Now I'm going to go all out and indeed work it out. Okay, so let's go to the next question. As a newcomer, what will be the time span to achieve 500 network? 2 months. 2 months. If you're dedicated and you're all in and you want to make sure that you win big and you're consistent, not losing hope, and connecting with the right method, now that plays a very important role. And I'm going to share the method in my next video, guys. So that's not going to happen today. Stay tuned. You're going to get the methods in the next video, which will be live right after today's session. So go all out and indeed start connecting consistently. In 2 months, you will get more than 500 people new in your network to know you and really engage with you. Lovely. I already have an account. Okay, guys, lovely. And I'm going to go to the next question. Keep voting, keep voting, keep voting. So to the person who asked me this question, I hope it's all clear to you before I go and jump into the next question. Here it is. So Joyita, here comes your question. As mentioned in the video, to target one of the whys. However, I'm still confused to select between building your brand or grow professionally. Kindly advise. Okay. So, Jaita, tell me something. What's your short-term goal and what's your long-term goal? In the comment section. So I'm going to personalize this answer for Jaita, but I also know there are many of you who would like to also find out an answer to this, whether it is personal branding or grow professionally. What's your short-term goal and what's your long-term goal? First, let me tell you, there's nothing wrong or right answer. And I'm not the right person to choose for you as well. But I'll just tell you what's in store when you go with both ways. If you're immediately looking for a job change, then growing professionally is more important. If you're looking for a hike or really going all out to be appreciated by your team members or your colleagues, or indeed get noticed by your bosses for a hike, you want to go with personal branding. If you are looking to be targeted and you're not looking for job immediately, let's just say Job is not your immediate goal. You're not looking for any clients immediately, but you want to grow yourself and you want to build a slow journey but a sustainable one, which can allow you to get more presence and visibility in front of the people who can ultimately either be your next bosses or the hiring manager, or also can help you to really go all out and get that kind of brand and visibility in front of those networks who you can value add, maybe as a YouTuber or as a professional. So, yes, Shaita, scenarios are different, goals are different. Grow professionally, long term, personal branding, short term. So, personal branding can never be a short term goal, let me tell you, because it's a long game. Whatever effort you put today, it's going to reap after 6 months. And let me be utterly honest, this journey is just going to fast track that return time. It's going to skyrocket your speed to be able to build a brand. But when you're on a journey of building brand, it's a slow and a steady and a very, very deep rooted sustainable journey, which can indeed help you to build relationship that's going to stick around you for ages. That's the true value. And personal brand is a consistent process as well. So choose based on how you want to go ahead with. You're looking for job immediately, go professionally. If you are looking for a job change but eventually maybe a few months down the lane, then personal branding is better way, because that can literally get the hiring managers to come to you rather than you running after them and telling, hey, I'm looking for job, I'm looking for job, I'm looking for job. And that's not a very happy place to be, very honestly. So the call is yours. It's based on what exactly you would like to achieve ultimately in your journey. Jaita, if you have any follow up questions, feel free to put it in the comment section. I would love to take this question even deeper. And anybody who has the same kind of curiosity can also put in a follow up question in the chat section. And Muhib says, as a newcomer, what will be the time? Okay, Mujib, I have already answered that. And Jaita, that was a wrap to your question. But if you have anything in mind, I'm happy to take it forward. As an insurance agent, I want to get connected to people in LinkedIn without being so salesy. How to attract them to like me? Day three. Day three, which is today's the day one, tomorrow day two, and day three. Day three, I'm going to show you the technique. Now, if you're an insurance agent, what you're doing, you're actually helping a person to protect their life moving forward. Or let's just say you are someone who's helping the family to have a better future as well. But when you become too salesy, then the person gets thrown off and they're like, okay, I don't want one, please, there are too many of them. And you don't want to do that. So in short, if I tell you, bring value, build trust, and then once people trust you, they are automatically going to tell you, you tell me where to invest, I'll go blindly, I don't have any problem, I'm just going to go all out and follow your lead. So you want to build a journey for yourself among your network, which can literally trust your words more than anything else. And that happens with content. If you go all out and develop valuable content and really give true value to people, like how are you wasting your money, 5 things to not do with your money, or 3 things one should do month on month to make 3x in just 6 months. All of these things, when you talk about, or how important it's for us to live a secured life, these kind of content will really put out to look for people who are genuinely valuing you for the care and concern that you've showed to them. And then when you show true and the most honest care and concern in the most authentic manner, you're automatically going to connect with the people in the most non-salesy way. So day three is, I'm going to talk about the techniques of how to do that. And day two, I'm going to tell you how exactly those connections can be established. So stick around. But today, I hope you have already updated your profile to look non salesy and very presentable, very impactful, and also delivering value with it. Because unless your profile is ready to deliver that value to people, they might be turned off by the look of it as well. So you don't want to do that. So now that's a wrap to my next question. And I'm going to go again to the next one. Do I need to put up all my working experience, including short period? I was a job hopper to different industries. Will that make people trust me less? Oh dear. Okay. Now this is a true problem which can come in. And indeed these are situations which are very true because of pandemic as well. So how do you actually solve this is you got to go all out and put up the things which are value adding to you today in your life, what you're going to do. If there has been a certain time where there is a gap and you feel like it'll look like a hopper, you can get rid of it. You don't have to update those things. You do not want to make people question you or leave a room for assumption. So whatever you are going to do today, and whatever few past activities, jobs, or experiences you have which can value add to your present, update that on your profile. Now, there might be a situation where there's a year gap or half a year gap or something. You can either say, because on LinkedIn, there's an option that you took a gap and you can put it out there, or you can leave it blank as well. However, these questions you must be prepared to answer when people will ask to you, so that you know how do you want to manage those situations. But I would strongly recommend you to not put those jobs which today are not adding any value to you in any sense. And if these are like 3 months 4 months journey, then you want to be more careful, because if you are a job hopper, yes, people might not trust you for future job, because they might feel that even if I hire the person may not stick around. And we do not want to deliver that to them at all, and neither we want to do that. Maybe we did it in the past, but we don't want to do it anymore, because in the professional world, commitment, what you have said to do, must be done. So I would strongly recommend to have only those experiences which value add to you today, and nothing beyond than that. Then I'm an entrepreneur and would like to create a personal brand since I owe couple of companies. Wow. Okay. Whoever this person is, I can tell you I relate with you so much. So when I started my journey on LinkedIn, I did not know a concept called branding. I mean, I used to do company branding because I've been into marketing for 12 years now. So indeed, company branding was where my mind used to work. Personal branding was not something I'd ever thought of as well, as a company or even as an individual. But today I can tell you, you are on the right track. You're absolutely on the right track. Now, imagine, let's just say, for example, you launch a bags company, okay? And there are brands like Dr. Christie Young, Louis Vuitton, you have Prada's, you have Gucci's. Can you beat their advertising budget? Can you beat the amount of money they spend on social media platforms, on YouTube and other places to just win big? No, we as small medium size enterprise entrepreneurs, we would not be able to beat that. And since we can't do that, the one way we can beat is by developing edge to edge connection, which is human to human connections. When a person knows you personally, they always would like to work with you more than anybody else, because they know you're there to support them, you're there to be there for them, you're there for really, really, really to stand by them. And that's why, if you have couple of companies or multiple franchisees or enterprises, go all out. Your brand is who you are. Now, for example, let's talk about people like Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, he's a marketing guru and he has several companies, and his brand attracts clients for all of them. And that's what will happen for you as well, because your brand will be what you do and not what something you want to show. Be authentic to oneself and true to yourself. Choosing a journey of building a brand can be a process, guys, can be a journey of patience, persistence. But who said that making a good living was an overnight scheme? No, it's not. You can get a lottery, but then you, if you don't know how to spend money well, it'll exhaust. So this journey is all about trusting the process, investing your time today so that you can save tomorrow. It's exactly like insurance policy, saving yourself for tomorrow, because today what time you're saving and investing on this journey, on building a brand, a voice, a network around you, knowing and generating your influence, this will strongly empower you to Tomorrow, make them your clients, your advocate, your investors. So, if at all, guys, you have been thinking, what value will it bring to me? I'm the living example for it. I'm not someone who have learned from something. I genuinely was a nobody in Malaysia. But today, knowing hundreds of people and being with them, around them, has genuinely changed my journey 360-degree. So if something like this could happen to me, you can surely win big. I can tell you this. You are going to win faster than me because now you know the hacks and techniques. So go all out and set up a profile for yourself, which is where you cannot look back at all, guys. The whole idea is bring it to action and stop overthinking. If at all you're doing, is this profile picture good? Is the cover good enough? Or is the headline good? What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not putting myself up very well? Get rid of all the what ifs, guys, because you don't know what you don't know, and you wouldn't know unless you do it. It's all about baby steps. Take that baby steps, start doing one thing at a time, and you would see that success is not very far. The more we think, the more we overthink, the more we complicate ourselves, and we fail to really, really, really win at that point of time, because then it stops us from action. Like, today Google wouldn't have been where it is if they never launched the pre version of Google, which absolutely looked pathetic. It What it did that time, it was in a different level. It did not add so much of value at all, right? And if they were thinking so much that, oh no, what value will it add, and if it is right or wrong, then today it wouldn't have been among the most valuable tech companies in the world. So we must go all out and stop overthinking and win ourselves big. Now I'm going to go and check some of the comments out here, guys. Okay. Jaita says, thanks for the clarification. Totally agree with you. Rather than me changing jobs, I'm more focused currently on growing connections and stand out as an HR and talent acquisition expert so that I can get more response from the right professionals once I post any job or content. We so confused which why to go ahead with. If you want that when you post a job, more people come in, then it's branding, because people don't work with companies unless they're multinationals. They work with people. Think about, since you're an HR, you're in a better place than me to define how important the culture of the company is, diversity, inclusion is, how important is that you are able to put yourself as a leader well, so that people feel like, yes, I want to work with Jaita. I want to make sure that I'm in safe hands. I'm in hands which care for me. And how will you deliver that? You will deliver that by delivering how you think of people, how you think of people who are who are really applying, how you think of the process of job seeking, or how you think of process of shortlisting, how important it is to treat every applicant as a human being and not like an applicant. These things which are genuinely touching the core of a person as a human will define you to get more attracted job submissions than just growing professionally and putting out a job out there that, okay, there's a need, and then people. Because in today's world, people are literally interested in the people they're working with. If they don't feel right, they're ready to move forward. Wouldn't you agree on that, Joita? And Avdal says, filter can enhance your profile picture. Let not complicate or overthink. Yes, you can always go all out and filter it, absolutely, but make sure that you look the same person. It should not be the case that when a person comes and meet you finally in person, they're like, you look very different than your profile picture. Now, you don't want that to happen, at least. So, the last thing you want is to look absolutely different. But yes, you can use filters, guys. Please feel free to go ahead and use it. Now, the next question. Okay, before I go to the next question, guys, let me actually ask you something. Would you want me to take the next question, or do you want me to review a profile submission? Question or review? Tell me, guys, in the chat section. Question or review? What would you want me to do? Would you want me to go all out and answer more questions, or go all out and review a profile that has been submitted by going in and sharing feedback? It's review a profile submission or question. I'm watching the chat section, guys. I'm watching the comment section. Go all out and tell me, which one would you like to do? Okay, Iqbal, first person telling me review. Bhuvneshwaran telling me review. Himala, profile review. Okay, review as a case studies. 100% agree. Thanks for the right suggestion. Will definitely start work on my personal branding. Hey Jaida, I am looking forward to really meet you on LinkedIn and see your journey grow to the next level. Satya review, Cecilia review, Meng review, okay, Lakshmi review, Jaita review, Victor review. Wow. Okay, guys, I guess I've got my answer. Indeed, everybody wants me to review a profile submission. So let's go all out and let's do it. So I'm going to randomly pick a person, guys. Okay, yes, here I am. So, indeed. So, please, guys, go submit in your profile to start networking. We have Lim here. Okay, yes. Before and after, we have Melinda. Cheers. Awesome. We have Shazman doing it. We have Haiza. Lovely. Peck has submitted the profile, but Peck, where's the after? We have Eugene as well. Okay, lovely. I love the cover update. Beautiful. Okay, Charles. Dr. Charles is also updated. Beautiful. We can see. Okay, Shiva has also updated his profile. Then Satya. Wow, this is very Jayata as well. Okay, Muji, where is your after profile? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. So, Mujib, tell me in the chat section, are you going to go and update your profile tonight? Tell me, yes or no. Shalini, okay, I can see her before and after as well. Awesome, kudos, guys. Vikraman, wow. Cecilia, wow. Okay, lovely. Jocelyn, update the cover. You must have the cover. Okay, Himala, okay, lovely, beautiful. Dr. Charles has given his link. Cecilia and Victor as well. Good morning, Victor. Beautiful. Yes, Victor, where is your profile submission? I need to see the profile submission. This is very important, guys. Profile submission is the core. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. So I'm going to go all out and indeed. Okay, let's go with Hemala. Hemala, are you here? We'll go with your review. Hemala, are you here? Mujib, tell me, are you going to review and update your profile? And Hemala, are you here? I'm going to go all out. And so she says, good morning, day one assignment under group 19. Here's my LinkedIn profile before and after implementing the technique shared by Kush. Do advise me how I can improve my profile from medical laboratory scientist to digital business owner and mentor. Wow. Okay. Lovely. Let's see. Yes. So that's for Hemala. Okay. I'm here. Awesome. So I'll go all in and indeed update your or review your submission. So first of all, kudos for each one of you who have done it, guys. Pat your back. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You literally chose to take that first step. This is a victory position for you. Please celebrate your little wins, and this is the moment where I would like you to feel good about taking that action of executing it. And for the ones who haven't done it, I would not want you to feel guilt or any kind of ill feeling. You still have the time before 12 o'clock today. It might be the scenario where you will be able to sleep a little less. I agreed. I agreed. But today, sleeping a little less would give you far more better future. And that's how sure I am about what I'm going to say right now. Even if it takes an hour extra to stay awake and get yourself up there on LinkedIn and update your profile, go and do it. That's how sure I am that it's going to reap you the value back in just few months time. Don't let your procrastination or your feeling of really doing it later, or even a sense of thinking whether it's good enough or not, everything that you're going to do is going to be better than what it was yesterday. Just know that. Don't let yourself to be your own barrier. Break that barrier and unleash your stories tonight, guys, even if it calls for an extra hour. Kudos. And now let's go. Okay, Himala, that was how your profile looked like. And indeed, I can see six medical laboratory scientist at Masa. Superb. Okay, let's go to after. Here we are into after. This is before. Okay, beautiful. Now, definitely the after profile looks good, isn't it, everybody, guys? She's got a cover photo for herself, helping people every day to build successful digital business. Now, she has a website, Digital Business Mentor. Wow, wonderful. I love how your profile has been designed. First of all, having your cover photo was the most important thing which you have it. Having the call to action in the cover photo is another very important aspect that you must have it. What I feel is the cover photo at this point of time has too much of text. Can we play a little bit with the font size? Maybe something is big and something is small, like helping people to build successful digital business. Every day is may not be a necessary word, so the less the word, the more fast and sharp the message you would communicate. Empowering professionals to build successful digital business, you want to think about it. I'm going to let you do the thinking. And then digital business mentor, how important it is to be there. If it's important, you stick it. If it's not, then maybe you want to get rid of it. Less the text, more is an impact on the right text. And your domain is bang on perfect. You can literally go all out and update it. But on that domain, guys, one thing that can really make a difference is that not only put a domain, there's a small thing if you do, it really changes the whole journey. When you say, check out my website or click here to find out more, when you tell people what to do, it helps them to go and bring that action. So going all out or find out more here, connect with me here, or all of this just encourages people to take action to go to your website and find out more. So that's something you want to think about. And now here, which is your profile picture, it's same. Now, hey Mala, I would want to bring notice to you something. This profile picture, though you look beautiful, however, it's a bit blur. It has a white color shadow kind of a thing on the top, which is not giving the crisp look of your face which is there on the cover. So it's always great to have a cover photo of yourself where you are in the center, where you get the maximum eyeballs, and a cover photo which is more clean, crisp, with, of course, the smile is beautiful, you can just keep it as it is, but your cover photo is definitely getting more attention. So you want to rethink on what your profile picture is, because your profile picture is what gets you the maximum profile views. People only see the cover photo after coming to your profile, but profile picture is visible all across the LinkedIn. So invest on your profile picture, guys. Literally go all out and invest on your profile picture, and make sure that your cover is not full of text, and as much as important, you only put out those details there. And that indeed brings me to digital business owner and mentor. So now this is a very small statement. You want to use, since you can have more than 200 characters here, that means you have more space. So use more keywords, because this is what gives you search appearance. This is what gives you visibility when people are looking for someone. Business mentor, marketing mentor, or digital business mentor, or you want to put out coach, or you want to put out consultant, all of this, you want to use the right keywords which people are looking to search for someone like you. So keyword is very important, and you have opportunity to add up to 200 characters, so you can easily have it a little more longer one. And don't mind repeating the top line as well. Helping professionals or helping people every day to build business digital, to build successful digital business, you can go all out and even do that. And final feedback is, it's always good to be more precise. Instead of saying successful, what is the exact value that you bring in? to grow, to scale, to expand, helping digital businesses to expand, to scale, to grow, to make 10x profits, to go all out and expand regions, expand teams. The more specific you are about the value that you're bringing in, more easy it is for people to understand what you do. So, hey Mala, that was my quick feedback on your profile. And for everybody out here, guys, everybody out here. So, how was it, guys? How was it? How was it? Would so are you ready to go? Okay, Mujib says tomorrow morning confirm. Now I need to shave and clean. Okay, Mujib, get handsome first. No problem. Take a photo for your profile picture. Iqbal says, same here, haven't overhauled my profile yet. Needs the question to be answered now. Crystal clear what needs to be bumped up. Awesome, Iqbal. I'm so happy. Go all out, guys. If you were stuck because of some question, then go all out. And if you have something super pressing which is still holding you, put up the question in the comment section right now. Right now. Put up the question in the comment section right now. Can you, okay, if it's possible, want to know, guys, of course I would have loved to really review as many profiles as I can, and I would really love to do that, but indeed the clock is ticking and I have as much as time I would love to give. I'm limited since I have another session to jump to. But okay, I just listening to Jaita, I would love to ask each one of you something. One-on-one coaching is not something I do, and even not something I'm ever thinking to do. It's but just in case, if I come up with something like this, which is one-on-one coaching and helping empower to makeovers to really look at the profile hypothetically, then would you be keen if I bring something like that, though I don't plan or I'm not thinking to do anything like this? But I would love to know, would you be keen on something like this if I come up with a, if I hypothetically come up with a one-on-one coaching? Tell me in the chat section, guys. I would love to see, would you be keen if I come up with something where I'm sitting with you and working on the profile with you, and indeed I would love to understand what is the scenario here, and how do you feel about it? That since, but I have no plans as yet, guys. I'm not thinking of doing anything like that as at all. But yes, your feedback will help me understand moving forward what I should do and what can really be a value add. Okay, let's see. Sharif is giving me a yes. Okay, and Charles, Dr. Charles is telling me yes. Satya, yes. Yuvin, yes. Maybe a cohort within similar industry. Okay, if Dal is telling me small groups. Okay, Mujib, yes, yes. Okay, that is good to understand, guys. Okay, Victor, based on your time and your budget, I like that, Victor. Beautiful. Of course, I just want to understand that, is there, how would you guys love something like this or not? I would love to understand, would you guys be wanting something like this or not? And if I ever do it, then maybe I will be always be happy to bring to you, though I have no plans. Very sorry, I don't have any plans. But yes, knowing your inputs and knowing indeed where you are, it surely would help me plan ahead the time. Eugene says small group. Kevin, yes. Jaita, yes. One with one is great. One-on-one is great. Personal attention, yes. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I would really keep that in mind. Indeed. Superb. So definitely, Kushbu, how about a track network on FB next round? Track network on FB next round. Okay, Mujib, that is quite interesting. We're going to keep it for later, indeed. Surely, for all of us in Group 19 collectively. Okay, Victor, I like it. Melinda is giving me yes, definitely. Khushbu, okay, beautiful. I am going to surely keep that note as well. Himlata is also giving me yes, indeed. Himala, sorry. I'm sorry. Himala, yes. Himlata is a client of mine, and that's why she always comes to my mind when I read your name. And indeed, guys, so with this, as we are really getting close to wrapping up the day one Q&A, what's the one thing that you guys are going to do right now, guys, as we wrap it up today's session? What is the one thing that you're going to do right now as we wrap it up today's session? Tell me in the chat section, guys. What are you going to do? Okay, I'm still getting yeses. Yes, Cecilia. Yes, guys, keep on telling me what do you think about one-on-one coaching. Since I don't plan to launch it, but if I do, I would love to keep that in mind. How much would you love it? It will be beautiful to find it out. And tell me, what would you go all out and do as I would wrap it today's session? Profile, yes, Iqbal, awesome. Sharif is giving me a yes again. So indeed, um, Himala, looking forward. Okay, say thank you and good night, Victor. But are you gonna go all out and update your profile? I know, Victor, you have really, really, really long way to go, and you can win it so big. You have such amount of experience, you can't let it go. You have to really put yourself out there. So yes, guys, I'm gonna run after each one of you. I'm gonna chase you. Yes, and you might feel like, Kush, why did I even subscribe for it? She's running after me even when I'm sleeping. Yes, I might end up even doing that. Guys, you have paid me to do that, and my core responsibility is to really, really get you going. What's stopping you? Tell me. What's really is the true hindrance? Tell me. I would take an extra minute to look into it and help you walk out that journey as well. Is something that's blocking, creating a barrier? I want you to just get over it, cross that, and win big today. Profile is the first ladder of that success. And if this is not done well, indeed, your journey gets a little slowed down. So please trust the process, stop procrastination, and absolutely trust yourself. Believe in yourself. You have years of experience, you have value added people around you, your clients, your prospects, or even your own personal people, family, and close ones. You have it in you. It's time to bring it to the world because they must also know it, because you can truly make a difference to a person's life. Now the call is yours. Are you going to stick around the four walls or go win big? So, sorting out with Canva and LinkedIn, I like it, Iqbal. Yes, go all out, guys, and set up the LinkedIn profile, which is going to help you. And I'm going to unveil the next video, which is the day 2 video for yourself, where you can go all out and connect with people and win big with your network, because your network is your net worth. And if you don't believe, guys, this was the one strategy which actually got me my investor, which got me my first client, second client, fourth client, and even the 40th client. The day 2 is the day where the strategy of how I got to 30,000 more, 31,000 plus followers, on how exactly have this journey been so rewarding, or getting invited on different talks, is what I have exactly put across in my next video. So invest that 30 minutes into listening, and all you're going to take is 15 minutes to do the challenge. Your day 2 challenge is going to change the trajectory of your growth ride. Take my words. Just trust the process, go all out, and bring out the action spirit in you, guys. It's time for action. Give me an action in the chat section if you're ready for action, guys. Give me an action in the chat section if you're ready for action. Let's see. Joyita says, looking forward for tomorrow's video and make any further modifications if required. Awesome. I'm very slow on IT profile banners. I will learn from my younger buddies. And yes, but Victor, you can at least go all out, upload the profile picture and headline. And guys, I have a surprise for you coming on the WhatsApp group for all the hard workers out here who really trusted their journey and invested to their brand. Sustainable growth for the next day. I have a surprise on the WhatsApp group coming for you very shortly. Yes, bring up the action in the chat section, guys. I need to see it. Your Canva and LinkedIn were very helpful for me on my profile. Awesome. Superb. Okay, I get Limboons to say action, Iqbal. Okay, you win. Can comment the before and after from 1 to 10. 1 is weekends before, then which area to improve under our before and after post. Eugene, I did not get your comment. I'm so sorry. In progress. I second you. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. I hope your team can comment and feedback on the updated post. So, guys, indeed, Charlie, I do understand you would want one on one attention, and I wish I could have given one on one attention. I don't want my team to come and give you feedback because you subscribe for learning to and indeed from me directly. So I that's the core reason why I have put together this live session, and I invite each one of you to come and get answers to your questions. So, guys, please go all out and empower one another. That's the reason why we are there in this group. You go all out and give feedback as much as possible, but this live session is the whole reason why you get in touch with me, and I'm able to give feedback to you over the live session here. I would surely, if ever come up with one-on-one sessions, I would come back to you. But indeed, the team wouldn't go on one-on-one profile and give feedback, guys. That's not fair to you or to anyone out here. And indeed, because it's a group learning, I've put everything together to make sure that we learn in this, and not only learn but get answers to the question. And that is why I don't mind coming every single day live to share with you my feedbacks here and answer to your doubts, your curiosity, and as well as review. So, yes, guys, all the beautiful action is coming in. Ready for action, action, action. Guys, I don't see as many actions as I see you guys. There are so many of you. Bring up the action in the chat section, guys. Action, action, action. That is what's going to make you win this journey, guys. That's what going to help you to go to the next level. Bring up the action in the chat section. I'm slow. Please bear with me. Slowly but surely, I will catch up. Yes, no worries. Ravindra, it's absolutely perfect. I will wait for you. But make sure that the effort is there, make sure that the intention is there, and make sure that you're here to win, because only way to win is to bring the action out and implement everything that has been shared, even if it's slow. Very well, Day. One fine man has said, slow and steady wins the race. So it's not about the speed, it's just about doing it. That's what you want to make sure. Yes, guys, superb. Okay, let's go all out. Thank you so much for joining me on this live session. I'm going to meet you tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m., to take up the next round of questions, which is going to be all about connections, guys. So go. The video is going to be live any moment now into your dashboard, which is my day 2 connection video, and to for yourself to win big on how exactly can you get your network to be your net worth, growing by 1% every single day. Thank you so much, guys. Good night. Take care of yourself and rise and shine.